Yeah. Hello everybody. So who have we got? Malia, Raphael, Ken is here, Carlos, Bridget and my Escollo is here. Good, welcome. Type in the box and tell me whether you're a teacher or a student of English. Yeah. There's a clue. Tonight we're looking at the topic of health. We'll be thinking about health tonight. Are you healthy? Do you have good health? Health is something very important, isn't it? Okay, and which country are you in? Tell me a bit about yourself. A bit about yourself. I'm giving you the link for my next class, which is on Friday, November the 16th, on Friday at 11 o'clock. So you're welcome to join that morning class if you're in Europe time. Good, so welcome from Pakistan, from Russia and Spain. Nice to see you. Type in the box, tell me if you've got a microphone tonight. Microphone. Because I want to hear your voice tonight. Good, welcome from Egypt. Is it Mahmoud from Egypt? You know, you're welcome to join in. Type in the box, Raphael. It's no problem. Okay, so let's start. My name is Matt. I'm from England. I live in Poland at the moment. I'm representing EnglishBanana.com. That's a free website. You can download hundreds of free materials, including all the Talk A Lot books. We're sort of inspired by Talk A Lot lessons tonight. Let me give you the link to that in the box. Hello Kira, welcome along. And this is a free lesson. It's about the topic of health. We're going to use discussion, and I'm going to rely on you to provide the materials in this lesson. I haven't got any materials here. Welcome to Dario, thanks for coming. And just a reminder that on Friday, this Friday I've got my next lesson it's the start of a new course. So I'm starting a new course on Friday, 6 lessons. And I would tell you, if you're not able to come to this lesson, if you're not able to come, then you can still sign up for it and then watch it afterwards. Yeah, watch it afterwards. So it's going to be a 6-part lesson, and if you can't join in, then you could just sign up. No, this is a different lesson, but on Friday we're starting a new course on WizIQ. Brand new course. 6 lessons, and so they're going to be mornings and evenings. And if you're not able to join one of the classes, just still register, and you can join in. You can watch the recording, you can download the recording, and and watch it at home, so you can still learn something. Maybe you can't participate in the real time, but you can still join us. Okay. Health. So tonight, the health. What is health? Type in the box, please. What is health? What is health? So remember, in this class you have to do everything. You have to provide the materials for us. So type in the box, and in a moment we'll let you come on the microphone. So it's Raphael says wealth, but why? Health is wealth. Yeah, they rhyme together. Mentally and physically well, just can. To be in good shape, it's idiom. Okay, what else? Any more points? What is health? What is the opposite of health? Raphael says health is everything, but the wealth with our health is nothing. Opposite of health is illness or sickness. Yes. Okay. Okay. And tell me some nouns connected with health. Any nouns? Things connected with health. What things do we think of when we think about health? What do you think about? Okay, health is absence of disease, yes. Okay. Food, alright. Health center. What other places do you think about when we think about health, this topic? Give me some ideas. Hospital. I want to take your ideas. I'm not interested in books and course books. I want to know your ideas. Clinic. Clinic. Insurance. So health insurance is something connected. What about people connected with this topic? People. Doctor. Okay. Yeah, it's good. People connected with this topic of health. People. People, places, things. So what is insurance? Check in your dictionary, Carlos. Use an online dictionary or an offline one if you want. Yeah. Medicine cabinet. Okay. And what's, for example, something that is when you are sick, what do you have when you have an illness? What kind of illness do you have? What kind of illness can we have, for example? Headache, okay. Diabetes, heart attack, stomach ache, Okay, think about going to the hospital. What do you see in the hospital? Things connected with health. What can you see there? What sort of things do you see? Yeah, wheelchair, yeah. Cancer, do you see that? What do you see in the hospital? Patients, we've got machines, doctors. I'm thinking about something that takes you to hospital. Something that takes you to hospital. Okay, ambulance. Yeah, crutches, if you live nearby you can walk. Takes you to hospital. Okay, anything else? Good, welcome to new students. Mohammed is here, Soki Loki is here. Anything else? Priest? Yes, can be in the hospital. X-ray. So we nearly filled up our list of things connected with health. So you telling me these words, you're telling me what is interesting for you. Okay, let's stop there. So let's stop, we've got enough words. Have a look at the words here and tell me if there's any new words, and use an online dictionary to help you as well. So check any new words. Any new words that you don't know? Use a dictionary or type in the box and tell me. We'll quickly check them. What does it mean? Mortuary. Mortuary. It's somewhere we go when we don't have any health. Yeah, the place we go to be buried when we are dead. Yeah, mortuary. Sorry, not buried, it's the place we go after we die in the hospital, isn't it? Mortuary. And maybe they'll do some checks on us. What does it mean, crutch? Crutch? Yeah, there's this very cold place. I've been to a mortuary once, you know, when I was doing work experience, and yeah, it was very clean and a lot of fridges there. Crutch, kind of stick. Why do we need a crutch? Welcome to Van. Okay, yes, support ourselves when we can't walk properly. Okay, what does it mean? Clinic. Clinic. It's not hospital, no. Maybe a clinic is part of the hospital. For example, if you've got a problem with your eye, you might go to the eye clinic, which is in the hospital or at the hospital. Special section in the hospital. If you don't know the word Malaya, you can check it in your dictionary because it will make it quicker. Okay, tell me, let's think about syllables now. You know I always like to think about syllables. For example, illness, illness, big, small, illness. Okay, 2 syllables. Stress on the first. We can write like this: big O and small o. Big and small, yeah, illness. So you have to type in the box like this using the letter O, big or small, and show me the stress pattern for the word. Okay, ready? Lifestyle. 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 So it's the same as illness. Illness. Have we got any more words like this with the same pattern? Have we got any more words with the same pattern, stress pattern? Clinic, yes, clinic. It's stress on the I sound. Wealth, no, it's only one syllable, wealth. I'm looking for a doctor, yeah, doctor. Diabetes, how many syllables is it? Diabetes. Patient. Okay, maybe we should go back and drill the words together. I'm going to read in English and just say out loud wherever you are, if it's possible for you to do that, by the way. Say the word out loud, okay? Ready? And write down if you're not sure if it's a new pronunciation, okay? Illness, lifestyle, wealth, to be in shape means to have good health, disease, food, health center, hospital, clinic, insurance, fitness club, doctor, nurse, medicine, patient, prescription, headache, diabetes, heart attack, wheelchair, mortuary, ambulance, crutch, X-ray, MRI, and midwife. Okay, what does it mean, MRI? MRI, this is an acronym. What does it stand? Does anyone know what it means? Or what it stands for even? MRI, it's kind of what? Somebody produced this word tonight. So Ken knows. And what is it? It's a kind of what? Imaging, yeah. So when do I need to have this? Or when would I see this kind of thing? Yeah, it's a special machine that it shows inside the body, like an X-ray, but the whole body scan using magnetic field. A deep X-ray, says Muhammad. Good. Yeah, it's kind of scan. Okay. And what does it mean, midwife? Midwife. Midwife. Babies. A bit more than babies. What, a midwife is a baby? Is it? No. More information. Come on, Bridget. A woman for the birth. It's still not very clear. What, a woman who gives birth is a midwife? No. So it's a person, a nurse, it's kind of nurse, isn't it? Who helps assistant for giving birth. Okay. Yeah, a midwife. Good. Okay, Carlos, thanks for joining us. That's fine. So tell me any words which have 3 syllables. Which words have 3 syllables? Three syllables. No, not 3. Hospital, prescription, ambulance. 3 syllables. Any more? Medicine, okay. Who can tell me a word which has a schwa sound in it? A schwa sound. That is a sound which is the weak stress in English. The weak stress sound in English. Which word has got a schwa sound in it? Patient, yes, patient. It's got a schwa sound in the second syllable. Pay is the first, and the second syllable shouldn't. Yes, mortuary. Mortuary. So in the second syllable is the schwa sound. Mortuary is a place in the hospital where the dead patients go to. So after they've died in the hospital, they go to the mortuary. Crutch is only 1 syllable, so it hasn't got the schwa sound. And in more words with the schwa sound, with the weak sound of English. Shunt, mortuary, patient. So we don't pronounce patient. Yes, insurance, insurance, the last syllable, insurance. Wheelchair, no. Very often this compound nouns don't have a schwa sound. Yes, and prescription. Yes, 2 schwa sounds. Prescription. Yeah, prescription. So the first and the last syllable has a schwa sound in this word, prescription. Okay, good. Very, very good. Okay, what I want you to do then is to choose some of the words that you like. Choose a word that you like from this group and type in the box, please. Choose any word that you like, would like to study, and type in the box. Okay, wealth. Any more words? Type in the box, please. Any words from the list? Here is the list again, if you missed it. We'll just take random selection. Clinic. Okay. Clinic. Diabetes. And lifestyle. Okay, can you think of a verb now which goes before each word? A verb which goes before each word. A collocation. A verb which we can put before wealth, for example. Something wealth, to have wealth, or what else? Gain, bring, get, So a very good collocation is to create wealth. Thanks, Raphael. To create wealth. Yeah, it's really typical, very common collocation, this verb and this noun together. Okay, clinic. What verb can we use before clinic? Go, yeah. Enter, run, yeah, like be the manager. So let's use this one, run, which means to be the boss or to be the manager, to run a clinic somewhere. Okay, good. Welcome, Asma, for joining. Thanks for joining. Yeah, visit the clinic as well. Okay, diabetes. Diabetes. Have, suffer from, phrasal verb. Control. Anything else we could put? Yeah, suffer from, its phrasal verb. I think, Bridget, you're right about diabetes. Now I think about it. It's 3 syllables, I think. Diabetes. Just the first syllable, it's the diphthong. Dia. So I think I have to say you're right there, Bridget. Okay. Let's think about control then, something positive rather than negative like suffer from. It's rather negative verb. And lifestyle, what verb can we think about here? To have. So good, it's not a verb. Manage, lifestyle. Create. It's a difficult word, this one, lifestyle. I think we maybe cut this word out and just we'll just use these 3 sentences. Okay, so let's think of a tense we can practice tonight. I'll give you present simple and one other tense that you want to practice tonight. Yeah, tell me in the box, which tense would you like to practice? Okay, let's go for Ken because he was first. Present perfect. So we're going to go with present simple, present perfect. Start thinking about this. What sentence can we produce with each phrase in these tenses? Yeah? Start thinking about it. What is the time in present simple? What time is it? It's now, it's not now, no, it isn't. What time is it, present simple? Think of an example of present simple. Usually, Raphael says, yeah. So, okay, what time is it? No, nobody knows. For example, usual habit, things which are always true. Habits, usually, sometimes, often, every day, every week. Routines, good, thanks Bridget. So we're going to say present simple, it's regular time. What is auxiliary verb in present simple? Do, okay. Okay. Let's think about present perfect then. What time is it in present perfect? What time is it in present perfect? From past until now. Okay, it's a good description. Have plus third verb form. Okay, Raphael, good. Have is auxiliary verb. The time I'm saying is unfinished time. Unfinished time. So usually the action is finished, but the time is not finished yet. Yeah, so the time, for example, today, it's not finished. This week, it's not finished. Last week, it's finished time. We use past simple. And we need third form. So what's going to be third form of the verb for create? What will be third form of the verb? Create, created, run, run, and control. Very, very good. Wow. Regular verb. Okay, so I want somebody to come on the microphone now. Type in the box if you would like to do that. And we'll have a chat using these phrases and these tenses. Type in the box, please, if you want to do it. Okay, Ken's coming in first, and someone else can come next. You don't need to be brave because there's nobody watching, just us here. So, okay.
Okay. Hello.
Hello there.
Yes. So what should I do today?
So start with the present simple, Ken, and make a sentence using create wealth as the phrase. Use this phrase.
Okay. He creates wealth. He creates wealth these days.
Okay. Who creates wealth these days?
He creates wealth these days. He.
Okay. Does he create wealth these days?
Yes, he does.
Okay. Do you create wealth these days?
No, I don't.
Why not?
I need to work for that.
Okay, what about with present perfect, Ken, with the same phrase, create wealth, present perfect?
Okay, he have created wealth.
No.
A present perfect, you mean?
Try again, present perfect, Ken.
He has created wealth. Sorry.
Make maybe a longer sentence, Ken, a bit longer with maybe another clause in it.
He has created wealth for 5 years.
Okay, how long has he created wealth for?
For 5 years.
Okay, has he created wealth for 5 years?
Yes, he has.
And has he created wealth for 10 years?
No, he hasn't.
Why not?
10 years ago, he was a student. Because, yeah.
Okay. Good, Ken, thanks a lot. So Ken's using present simple, he creates, or I create, and then present perfect, he has created. He has created wealth for 5 years, for the last 5 years, we could say as well. So the time is not finished yet, it's up to now. And we understand that maybe he's still creating wealth at this moment. It's not finished like past simple would be. he created well for 5 years and now he isn't, yeah? So that's the difference in the times. Okay, Ken. Next one,
Okay.
run clinic. Present simple.
Okay. Doctor runs clinic.
The doctor.
Pardon?
The doctor.
The doctor runs clinic.
Runs a clinic.
Doctor runs a clinic.
So give me another clause, Ken. It's a bit boring at the moment. A bit more information about this doctor or about the clinic.
Okay. Doctor runs a clinic for patients.
Okay, who does the doctor run the clinic for?
For patients.
For patients. For the patients. Okay.
The patients.
Does the doctor run the clinic for the patients?
Yes, he does.
Does the doctor run the clinic just for his own benefit?
No, he doesn't.
Why not?
Because he is he has high spirit. Okay.
Okay, and let's go to the next one. Can run clinic with present perfect tense.
Okay. He has run clinic for people.
He has run a clinic for people. What kind of?
Okay, go ahead.
What kind of people?
He has run clinic for poor people.
Okay, for poor people. So, what kind of clinic has he run?
He runs a clinic for poor people.
Present perfect tense.
He has run a clinic for poor people.
Okay, good. Thanks a lot, Ken. Just
Thank you.
passing you back. Thank you. Good. Nice to hear you again, as always. Let's look at Ken's first sentence, though, which was present simple. Doctor runs clinic. And I think even was doctor run clinic. So, what's wrong in this sentence? Doctor runs clinic. There are two mistakes here. Yeah, we've got the S. Two mistakes. Yes, of course you're communicating if you'd say this. A clinic. So we need to have these two extra words, don't we? Something before the nouns. Now, what's the difference? Can be the doctor or a doctor. What's the difference? What's the difference if I say the doctor runs or a doctor runs? But what's the difference, Malia? So this is a grammar point. It's quite a big difference. So the means someone in particular. So the doctor, we already know about the doctor. We know about this person. We've already met this person. Yes, good. But a doctor, we don't know. It's not specific. Maybe it's the first time we mentioned the doctor. Okay, yeah, a means anyone. And the same here, we could say a doctor runs a clinic in London. Then it's not specific. But the doctor runs the clinic in London, then we assume we already know what we're talking about. But if you say just doctor runs clinic, then it's like a foreign language, because you're not, it's like, it's not English, because we haven't got the stress. We need the short function words to make the weak stresses. The doctor runs the clinic. Da 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 da. Very nice rhythm. Doctor runs clinic. It's more harsh. It's very abrasive. Yeah, it's quite hard language. And English isn't a hard language. Okay, looking for somebody else now, another volunteer, to come on with the next phrase. Control diabetes. Who's going to join in with this? Anyone? Okay, Mohammed, I'm passing the mic. So, looking for a sentence with this phrase. And present simple. Okay, Bridget as well. It's coming. Yeah. Okay, Mohammed, you need to accept it. Yeah. Ken's done very well. He set the bar very high. What about Bridget? Can we get through to you? Yes. So you need to accept the microphone. No, nobody.
Can you hear me?
Ah. Okay.
Ah, great. Sorry.
Yeah.
I made a mistake. It's a new computer and it's difficult for me. But it works now.
Dear. So control diabetes, Bridget, with a sentence with present simple first, okay?
Okay. Juan controls his diabetes every day.
Diabetes.
Diabetes.
Okay.
Diabetes.
And tell me again. Repeat the sentence.
Juan controls his diabetes every day.
And how often does Fran control his diabetes?
Juan controls his diabetes 4 times per day.
4 times per day. Okay, remember I control, but he controls with S. With the
With S.
Okay. And why does he control his diabetes 4 times per day?
Juan controls his diabetes 4 times a day because it's very important. If we... Okay.
It's very important. Good. Raphael makes a good question. Per day or a day? Now, it's very natural to say 4 times a day. I would say that probably. But if the question is per day, it's no problem. It's more technical style, but it's absolutely fine. It's still correct. But usually we try to keep the function words short. So a day is better, maybe, but okay. Let's go to the next one, Bridget. Present perfect with this same phrase.
Okay. Ran has controlled his diabetes.
Diabetes. Bit more, Bridget. Bit more of a sentence, please.
Okay. Ran has controlled his diabetes before to go to the restaurant. Before going to the restaurant.
No, because then before going to the restaurant, it's finished time in the past, so we can use past simple. But the time is finished. So it's, yes, Raphael is saying for some period, so you might say for or since with present perfect.
Since yesterday.
So again, tell me the full sentence.
Ran has controlled his diabetes. I've forgotten. Since yesterday.
Okay, fine. Thank you, Bridget. So that means maybe yesterday he had a problem. It wasn't controlled. Good. Other people have been typing in the box. Kira says since his childhood. That was a good suggestion, because for many people they have diabetes for a long time. Since it was diagnosed, exactly. Since it was diagnosed, it's a good answer. Okay, Aman, we'll come in a minute to you. So, but is it the best tense for this sentence? Present perfect. For example, John has controlled his diabetes since his childhood. Is it a good tense? Or can we think of a better way to say this? Because it's a long period of time, isn't it? It's a long action, so maybe not present perfect. But it was a good sentence though from Bridget. Yes, okay, Kira's got it. So what tense is it, Kira? Has been controlling. He has been controlling his diabetes for his whole life, or since a particular time, yeah? Progressive, good. Present perfect, progressive or continuous. Yeah, I would maybe use this one. Okay, let's come to Aman. I'm just passing you the mic. Can you think of a sentence with one of these phrases, Aman? Okay, Malia, good to have you. So keep in touch and see you again, hopefully. Yeah. Our next class is on Friday, this Friday at 11 o'clock Central European time. So I guess it's maybe evening, about 5 o'clock in your time in the evening. So check, it might be earlier for you. Yes, you're welcome, very welcome, Malia. So, Emman, you need to accept the microphone. Then you can speak in the lesson, yeah. Okay, thanks, Malia. Bye. See you next time. Okay, so we can make a sentence here. What about another sentence? Type in the box, please, any sentence using one of these phrases and one of these tenses. So everybody can do this. Type in the box a full sentence. Okay, and so we've gone present perfect continuous, that's fine. Any more ideas? Type a sentence. Okay. What about with the present simple time, using any of the phrases here? Present simple time, maybe. Edman, type your question in the box because I can't get hold of you on the microphone. So if you have a question, Edman, type your message here, or you can email me. So we can't say since 2 years. Since is always a particular time, but for 2 years we need to say, yeah? For 2 years. So this makes a good grammar point. The since is always a particular time. Yeah, since yesterday, since 2 o'clock, since Monday, since December. But for, it's always a number, isn't it? It's a number. The next word is usually a number. For example, for 10 years, for 1 week, for 2 days, for 3 hours. So that's how to remember it. Since with time, and for, look, we've got for 10 years and for 2 years. So for, it's followed by a number. Okay, let's look at the first sentence, thinking about the stress in the sentence. I have been creating wealth for my whole life. What are the content words in the sentence? Content words. That is the key words, the main verbs and nouns. Creating, wealth, whole life. Yeah. So these are the key words, these are the stressed syllables. Creating, it's stressed in the middle. Creating wealth for my whole life. Okay, and everything else has to be reduced, has to be made shorter. So how can we reduce some of this? I have been, I have been, I have been. So we make shorter by, we would say, yes, contraction, I've been. Now, of course you can't write this, but this is how we would say it. I've been creating wealth for my whole life. What about here? Can we make it shorter? Can we make these syllables any shorter? For my whole. But do we need for? Do we need the word for? We might not even say this word as being unnecessary to the sentence. Okay, so I've been creating wealth my whole life. I've been creating wealth my whole life. I've been. Not I have been, because they're not stressed syllables. Okay, what about the next sentence? What are the content words? Running. So these are the stressed words. Numbers, yeah, and nouns, okay. It's stressed. Clinic, 10 years. Okay. These are the key words, the important words. So how can we reduce this part? Make it shorter. Good, Asma. Yes. He's been. And sometimes we might not even use the H letter. We might not even pronounce it. Just is been. It's been running. You know, my brother has been running the clinic for 10 years. Has been. Sounds crazy, doesn't it, when we say it like that? But that's how we would say it. In fast speech. Yeah. It's been running, because if you say something like, oh, do you know my brother? Then we already know the subject, don't we? We know who you're talking about. Do you know my brother? Yes. He's been running the surgery for 10 years now. Really? Has he? It's been. So not the he has been. This is like the foreign accent. It sounds like a foreign person. Especially with present perfect continuous. Present perfect we would just merge together. Is run the clinic for 10 years. He has run. Is run the clinic. Yeah, he has run. Okay. Yes, that's how it works. Listen to people when they're on films and when you're listening to the radio and things, and you'll hear this. We're stressing the stressed syllables. La, cli, 10 years. But everything else can be forgotten about. It's just squeezed down to almost nothing. Here, how can we reduce it? Not 4 10 years, 10. No. Yeah, we swallow sounds. We stress the stressed syllables, and the rest of it, we're just mumbling. Mumble. Yeah, so for 10 years, the clinic for 10 years. Just. Yeah. Not 10 years, because 4 is a number 4. Okay, what about the last sentence here? What are the keywords or content words? Controlled, absolutely. Yes, Mohammed, good. Diabetes, it's noun. And 2 years again, okay. Controlled, second syllable. Diabetes, second syllable. For 2 years, okay. So how can we reduce this, and this, and this? And we might not even use the sound I've, because it's still too long for some of us. Of controlled my diabetes for 2 years. We might even not hear I have at all. We might not even hear it, because the speaker is so keen to get to the stressed syllable, which is controlled. I've controlled my diabetes for 2 years. Usually when somebody's speaking, they're speaking about themselves, and we take it for granted that he's speaking about himself, yeah, this person. Especially when he says my, then we're sure. So, I've controlled, practice the sentences yourself. You can practice this method on your own. For 2 years. For 2 years. How long have you practiced, how long have you controlled your diabetes for? For 2 years. I've controlled Okay, so we need to finish the lesson today. We've talked about the topic of health. First of all, I asked you, what is health? Then I asked you to provide the vocabulary for this lesson, which you did very nicely. We looked at the stresses and number of syllables and the some phonetic spellings here. Schwa sounds we looked at. Then we thought of some phrases, collocations. Then we looked at tenses and we combined them. We had some people chatting on the microphone, which was nice. We did some grammar points. We looked at grammar. We looked at sentence building and sentence stress. And all this is from your work. So thank you very much. All this is from you. Great. Excellent. I didn't bring any materials to the class. Why? As we don't need it. We don't need it. What we need, techniques, yes. Materials, we don't need them for this kind of work. Okay, so thanks again. I'll see you on Friday. I'm doing another lesson on Friday. It's going to be the first of a new course. First lesson on Friday. If you can't come to this lesson, don't forget you can sign up and you can still watch the video afterwards if you want to. Yeah. So it's better than nothing. It's maybe 50% as good as being here live. Yeah.